Hi, my name is Brittany J. Jones. In this video, I will be demonstrating how to do a slip stitch. Let's get started. To demonstrate a slip stitch, I'll be using this piece of fabric here. You will need a needle as well as some thread. And I have only one end of my thread knotted. So my knot is here, but this end is free here. So it's a single thread knot. You will commonly see slip stitching in commercial patterns, whether you are closing up an opening after you have turned maybe a jacket right side out, or maybe you just need to slip stitch your hem closed. I have my fabric here prepped as though I am slip stitching a hem closed, but again, you will see slip stitching in many different garments, even home decor with pillows. You may need to slip stitch an opening closed. To begin the slip stitch, I am going to start by going underneath the folded edge here. Now, if you are working in an area where you just have a small opening, you may be able to get in that opening to get up under the fold. If you can, that would be awesome. That will make sure that you have the start of your knot here hidden underneath the fold. So again, I'm just going to start here underneath the fold and bring my needle out here. Okay, now that we have pulled our thread through the fold, now we want to go onto this side here and pick up 1 to 2 stitches. Now with the slip stitch, you want it to be as invisible as possible, so make sure that you're only picking up 1 to 2 threads at the most. And again, I have mine folded as though I am slip stitching a hem closed, so this would be the inside of our garment. This would be the right side. So on this side, again, you want to make sure that you're picking up little threads as possible. Okay, so we have come up through this side here. I'm going to go right across from where I came up at. And again, I'm just going to pick up 1 to 2 threads. And I'm going to pull that through. Now that we have come through on this side, I'm going to come back right across and go up into the fold, right on the folded edge. Just going to go across, pull the needle through. From where I've come out at, I'm going to go right over and just pick up 1 to 2 threads. Again, this is going to be on the right side of the fabric, so you want to make sure that you're picking up as few threads as possible, and then we're just going to pull that through. Okay, and now we're just going to repeat. I've come up on this side of the fabric, so now I'm back over here. I'm going to go through the fold, go over, pull the needle through. And now I'm going to come over here onto the main fabric and grab a few threads. And now back over onto the fold. On top of the fold, going across, coming up out of the fold, pulling the needle through. Now that we've come out here, I'm going to go to the back fabric now and grab 1 to 2 threads. Pull the needle through. And back over, putting the needle into the fold, coming up, and just continue working your stitch. Okay, I just worked my slip stitch a little bit more, and as I was working it, I noticed a couple differences that I wanted to share. So when I first began my slip stitch right around here, I was coming through the top edge of the fold. As I continued working it, I brought my needle more so just a little bit on the inside of the fold, and that gave me an even more invisible stitch here. So this is my finished slip stitch. Once you are done with your stitch, you can go ahead and tie a knot to secure it. Once you have it secured, I like to bury my thread into the fabric, so I'm just going to put it into the fold here and bring it out And then I'm just going to clip off the tail. So this would be the inside of your garment, and this would be the right side of your garment. If you are using a coordinating thread that matches your fabric, you will not be able to see these little picks of thread here because it will blend into your fabric. And again, this is the inside here. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial of doing a slip stitch.